craving that cool. I'm hanging out like it's a mood. Got that sunshine on the body, feel exotic like safari. Oh yeah, fancy like Ferrari. Gonna do what I gotta do what I wanna do what I wanna do. 'Cause I do what I wanna do what I wanna do. I can't get enough. It's my time to shine. 'Cause I'm one of a kind. Keep the 100%. Got all good days ahead. And I do it all I want it. If I want it, then I got it. I can't get enough.
The table is still short-handed when I get into the first really real hand of this session. And it happens to happen in the bloodiest of all configurations. Blind versus blind. From the small blind, I look down at pocket deuces and open the action at $30. An older gentleman in the big blind looks down at his hand and finds the call. Queen, deuce, 10 with 2 diamonds. Flopping a set in any hand is always a great feeling. Flopping a set in a blind versus blind situation is an even better feeling. I continue for small, $20, which should allow him to continue with a ton of hands. And he does continue, but not necessarily in the way I originally thought he would. He decides to raise, and he makes it $60. Decisions. If he has a draw, which is very likely on this board, I really don't want him drawing to it that cheaply. And if he has a strong hand like top pair, he will most likely call a re-raise. And if he has a set, well, he's just going to have to accept me giving him a lot of chips. I raise, but I don't make it too big. $140. He just calls.
That's 140, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give him some action. He's a pretty good guy. He's working. He's doing his podcast. Let's give him something so he can.
The turn brings the jack of spades, and I follow my turn re-raise with a check. He mumbles a bit while thinking about his hand.
Let's see here. What do I want to do with this thing? Already, I guess I'm gonna have to just bet a little bit. Weird limited. I'm not gonna bet that much.
And then slides $300 into the middle, leaving himself with less than $700 behind. I've seen enough. I turn check raise all in and get snap called.
Call once or twice.
It's up to you.
We'll go 2 times.
2 times?
2 times.
The first board has the 7 of spades appear on the river, and the second board pairs the jack, giving me a full house.
You get it.
My cards hit their backs as he says, "You're good," and he reaches into his pocket for more cash. The good times were upon us, but as you'll soon see, not for long. I pull in my newfound winnings, and the table proceeds to the next hand. In this one, the under the gun player, also the hijack, remember, we're still shorthanded, limps in for $10, and the cutoff, a player I just met this session in town from Virginia, Ryan, if I remember correctly, raises to $40, and here I am on the button holding ace-king suited, also known as the good version of ace-king. My chips aren't even in order from the last hand, and I find myself sliding $150 worth of them into the middle. The hijack folds, but the cutoff comes along. Heads up. Jack, 4, 3 with 2 spades and 1 diamond. The cutoff checks, and this board kind of sucks. I mean, couldn't at least the 3 be a heart? That'd be much better, but here we are. I continue for another $150, and he calls again.
Usually it's $10 chips. This is $50. The popper, maybe like this one's $11K.
The 9 of clubs turn is no help. He checks, and I do the same. When the 10 of spades falls on the river, he now leads for $220.
He's not going on. This guy is $220. So this guy just cuts off for the 4K. One stack is $200. It's crazy. There was almost 50. This is $200. We don't have $10 chips where I'm from.
This is a reasonable size, but something feels off. It just doesn't feel right. Although I only have ace high, I go into the tank. I really want to call him. My gut just says, call him. I abandon my gut in my subconscious, which is screaming in my head, and find the fold.
You got it. You got it.
And he shows me the bluff. Nice hand. Nice hand.
I can't get enough. And I do it all I want it. If I want it, then I got I can't get enough.
So we're here. We're gonna call this the video open since I didn't really say anything before I started playing. In the game, started shorthanded. I'm doing some fiddling around with how I'm recording hands, so if things look a little off, bear with me. So started shorthanded. I got pretty lucky flopping a set of deuces and faulting the guy to my left. And pretty shortly after that, I got moved to the must move game, which literally just happened. I haven't even played a hand at the must move game, and now I'm out here talking to you. Honestly, this probably won't be a long session. I have a ton of other things to do today, but we'll get some hours in.
I wouldn't even stand there.
It's just nutty. Is that 82?
Yeah.
Wow, there he goes.
Yeah, the event would just be getting me to stand up on that ledge. That should be worth a bronze, just, yeah. Alone. Then they just dive and get out of the water like it's no big deal.
Wow, that's right.
I'd be on the phone with every friend I have, like, you won't believe what I just did. Like, you won't believe how high this thing was that I jumped off of. They'd be like, I know you're in the Olympics. I know, but it's crazy.
W's only, man, you know me, that's victory. Can't control me, you should know me, I want victory. W's only, man, you know me, that's victory. You can't control me, cause I came for the... For the count, did it come around a minute? Oh wow, all of my ups sitting on the block, thinking like, man, we figured it out. Never knew God was with him, and now when I walk in, they give me a smile. That's what you do when you got the B and B, so go in and give me your crowd. Talking to a grown up, old me, but a new me. Sure I glowed up, never fold up. Heartbroken apart from me and my work ethic never broke up. Yeah, I said it in the start, man, I want the victory. I don't care what you say, you cannot get to me. It won't put no end to me.
Bomb pots. I don't particularly care for double board no limit bomb pots, but if you've watched this vlog for long enough, you know this. However, I'll participate. You know, the whole win in Rome thing.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So 8 of us, each pay $30, get 2 cards, and we see 2 boards. Winning each board is worth half the pot. Come on, you know the deal. Before I look down at my hand, we see the first 2 flops. 5 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, 7 of hearts. 4 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 8 of spades. I then peek down at queen, 3 of hearts, and as I'm registering how my hand interacts with each of these boards, the player first to act in the 1 seat overbets the pot with a $320 bet. The only other caller he gets is the 3 seat, the same gentleman I felt at holding pocket deuces when we were on the must-move game. So I have a pair and the 3rd nut flush draw on one board and just a naked flush draw on the second board. Not a bad hand, but the 1 seat only has $200 behind.
What do we have behind? Yeah.
200. He has like 200 behind.
So he's not folding. Thus, we can assume his $320 overbet is in reality a $520 bet. The 3 seed has about $1,500 behind. More decisions. My hand feels strong, but in essence, it's really not. There are only 7 hearts left in the stub, and I could be drawing to a weaker flush. It also might be hard to win both boards, and I could very easily just get scooped by a hand containing just a pair. I should just fold.
Just fold. Are you mad? Have you failed to factor in the amount of joy you'll receive from vanquishing your foes?
So, of course, I call the $320. The turn 6 of spades and jack of clubs are both blanks for me. As expected, the 1 seed moves in for his last $200, the 3 seed calls, and yeah, we're still in there, but
I'm afraid! Alright? You wanna hear me say it? You wanna break me down? Alright, I'm afraid!
the river 10 of diamonds leaves me with just a lowly pair of 3s to show for all my efforts on the first board. However, a heart does appear on the second board in the form of a jack, but it also pairs the board.
How did everything that was so good get so bad?
When the 3 seed checks the river, I probably should consider putting in a large bet and getting him to fold weak hands that still beat mine on the top board. But
I'm afraid! Alright? You wanna hear me say it? You wanna break me down? Alright, I'm afraid!
I check behind. The 1 seat tables 6 of hearts, 4 of diamonds for a flop straight. Makes sense. And the 3 seat hems and haws and eventually folds his hand. I got very lucky winning the bottom board and chopping this pot. The 3 seed and I got into it when I held pocket deuces. Then I bested him in this hand, and pretty soon, we'll meet again. It comes when he opens from the hijack to $30, and I defend the big blind holding ace-6 of clubs. Heads up, I find top pair on the ace-7-5 flop and check. He snap bets $40. Knowing that he's one of these players with a damn near 100 c-bet percentage, I find a pretty trivial call. The turn brings the 9 of clubs and I check again. And if I thought his flop bet was quick, his turn bet of $80 was almost instantaneous. He bet using whiplash speed. Again, another easy call. The river 3 of diamonds is an absolute nothing and elicits another check from yours truly. And again, he insta-flicks in a bet, this time $200. He's not even thinking about these bets, or sizing accuracy, or timings, or anything. He's betting the same way I pee. Just grip and rip, and hope things end up cleanly. That's not going to work this time. I call the $200. He tables queen deuce of hearts, and yeah.
You was born to fly, born to live, do more than die. It's more than life that meets the eye. Look down deep and see it from inside. Feel it to get live, overcome and rise. The world is yours in due time. Gotta seize every moment like the blood of atonement. Gotta do it from the heart. Finish how you start. The game always changes, but still after dark. Never forsake the art, never tear it apart. History is set, the future is where we are. We the ones they talk about. We the ones they talk about. We never backing down. We never backing down. We the ones that hold the crown. Never count us out. We never backing down. Never backing out. No. Made to win. Best believe, don't doubt again. Can't count me out, just count me in. I'm on 10, high level, high end. Realer than you pretend. Every day I'm going in, gotta get it on my mama. I need 3 commas. Rockstar Nirvana, popping off like drama in the middle of the summer. My team go crazy, full of gang runners. Headhunters, big dogs.
You got Queen Jazz? You got Queens? Ooh, I was in big trouble.
I'm out of 12:30, guys.
You're out right now. Play this hand. Play this hand. We'll get you out of here right now, sir.
Well, as soon as I get 200 off this one.
Never backing down. We the ones, we for real. We the ones, we the real deal. Yeah, we the ones, we for real. We the ones. We the ones for real. We the ones, we the real deal. Yeah, we the ones, we for real. We the ones they talk about. We the ones they talk about. We never backing down. We never backing down. We the ones that hold the crown. Never count us out. Never backing now.
Nice hand.
We got him to hold up. Wow.
He set us up with that. I'm leaving at 12:30 speech. Wow, he set us up.
I didn't know you guys had 2 aces in the day.
In one of my last hands this session, I find the open with pocket 3s from the cutoff to $30. I get flatted by both the button and the small blind, so 3 of us continue to the flop. Ace 3 6 with 2 hearts. The small blind checks. Bottom set, not too shabby. Beggars can't be choosers, but it would be nicer if the board wasn't so damn drawy. Is that greedy? Am I being greedy? Whatever. Screw you guys. I continue for about 1/3 pot and the button calls again. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's the small blind who is the greedy one. He now check raises both of us to $130. Well, what do we have here? This is where the importance of paying attention when you aren't in a hand comes in. This player has been leaning aggressive in general, but tends to go hyper aggressive with draws. I don't have years of playing experience with him, but it's what I've seen today. I need to charge these draws. Yes, he may fold some middling hands like Ace 9 that I wasn't going to get much value from anyway, but that's just how it's going to be. I raise his check raise to $380 and the button has seen enough. He folds. The small blind now tanks. "90 seconds later, he shows an ace and folds.
You know, I normally wait till I am outside before I give these wrap-ups, but once again, I forgot to take my hoodie off, and it is hot outside, and if you think I'm going to sit here or sit there outside talking to this camera while I make mistake after mistake after mistake in the heat, you got another thing coming. So we are leaving the Bellagio 510 game.
Was that young lady looking at your ass? Who is this wench? Guards. Find her and bring her to me.
Profitable up. Way too many people around to say the number, so I will... We're up that amount. In a kind of ho-humish type game, I flopped a couple sets, and I chopped a bomb pot, and then other than that, we just did our thing. So, if you like the vlogs, leave me a comment. I will probably respond, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. And like I said, it's hot. Bye. We are here. We have made it to the new poker room.
Let them know I'm all in. Let them know, let them know. Let them know I'm all in. Let them know, let them know. Let them know I'm all in. Let them know, let them know. Make a rap in the building. Yeah, double or nothing, I'm all in. I done hang with all the fake people you call friends. Me and my amigos go to move with caution. That's what you do when you got the power like Austin. Exhausting, saying the truth, but no one listen. Out to go and get it, let's form a coalition. Mega Rev bound to blow, who's going with them? Wanna go fast or far, you choose the distance. You know, when I go, when it's a rap.
Oh my God,
Kudos to my broski on the track, trying to take over the map, I'm speaking facts, I ain't got time to relax, no going back, cause I'm all in, yeah, the boss is a zone, proceed with caution when you're talking to him, I'm caught in the wind, but never get lost in the wind, that's how my story begins, woo! Baby, I'm all in, had it go wild.
And he was like, oh, you can come and you can like stay in my offices, and I was like, dude, I'm not living in your offices.
That this room and this turnout is amazing.
Won't drop focus for locomotives, stick on the hip, ain't for hocus pocus. Got a list that exists and I hope you notice being all in helps cut the bogus. Keep your mind on tilt, your eyes to the hill.
Oh, it's quite possible for a skilled player to split their flop. Betting ranges.
And hear what I'm saying, real spit so you know I ain't playing.
Beard cam.
Make you see what I'm weighing up, stayed up long nights for this.
Can I explain the audience principle to you? If you insult and accost them, then we have no audience.
Come, children, gather round for I have another tale for you.
Have you ever vlogged a stand-up game? You just say it's really tough. Don't be an asshole.
I'm not being an asshole. I'm being rather kind.
I just wanted to sit down, man.
No surrender, no retreat. I give it all I got. Until I'm 6 foot deep, I won't stop my walk.
The end of the night is upon us, my friends.